For today's video, I'm going to show you how to make these Morse code bracelets. They look like this. Now, we start with just one single strand at a time, and then we can add on to them other strands and other messages. Now, the idea of Morse code, as you have probably in your packet, is that a dot and a dash will represent a certain letter. Okay, so for mama, dash dash is M. We put a little white spacer bead so that we can tell the difference between the letters. And then a dot dash is A. M, A, M, A. That says mama. So you can make your own Morse code bracelet with that pattern. Now, I suggest you write, if you can, write on your paper what it is that you are spelling out. If there's already one here, maybe circle it, and that can help keep track so we don't get lost here. But the idea is that you're going to thread your needle. These are different needles than your traditional sewing needle. They're a little bit easier to thread because they open up like this. And these are beading needles. They make it really easy to get the beads on. So we're just going to put that thread through the middle here and pull it. Okay, at the bottom of my thread, I want to make sure I have a knot so that the beads don't slip through. All this hard work, we don't want the beads to slip through. So you might tie a double knot or maybe just one knot. Okay, so if I'm going to do mama, I want to start with a dash. Now I have a collection of beads in here. I have dash beads, long beads, and I have colored circle beads for the dots. I also have clear or white beads, and these are the spacers between each letter. That way we can easily see the code. Okay. So I'm going to do a dash, and a dash, set these on here. And I need a white spacer. Okay, so once I finish one code, so one sentence or word or person's name, I'm going to take this out, and I want to kind of center my beads to the middle. That way I have space to tie them to the other strands that I create. All right, because we're going for at least 3 to make a bracelet. Okay, so in order to keep them kind of at the center, I'm just going to tie another knot this time as close as I can to the end beads. And that'll just help it stay towards the center and not fall off while I'm working with them. Okay. Now, I'll set them aside and make more. Okay, once you've completed about 3 or so, we're going to kind of make sure that all these are mostly centered. So I have enough string on either side. And now I'm going to tie my strands together, and that's going to give me kind of a thicker bracelet and something to work with. Also helps the beads not slip around. Okay, and a knot there. Make sure these are nice and flat and even. Put a knot here. Okay, and so even though they kind of wiggle around. That keeps them all in the same spot. Okay, so to tie these off, you can do a simple just knot right here, and this will stay on you for a while. But if you want the option to have kind of a slip knot and have something that will kind of slide and give you a little tail so that you can expand it and then contract it and make it smaller, let me show you how to do that. There is a picture right here, which if you work better visually, you can kind of see where we're going with that. So it helps for me to lay it out in that similar fashion. And essentially I'm going to tie a knot over here and tie a knot right here. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to tie a knot. Like so. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same on the other side. See, I can still slide it a bit there. I'll do the same over here. When I go through. Tie a knot on that side. Okay. And this is going to allow me to expand and contract the bracelet. Right. Now, once I get to here, I can do other things like I can add a couple beads to here if I want the tails to have a little bit of weight to them. Right here, I added beads on the tails. You can do that. You can just tie a simple knot to kind of make it easier to grab. It's really up to you on how you want to handle your bracelet. But there you go.